Co-op. Welcome to Co-op Guild. This is Steve, and I'm here to do the Co-op Corner. This is our news segment. So we'll cover a bunch of cooperative-focused news. I see a lot of people here already. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? What if Upper Deck actually stopped making more Legendary? I don't think that's going to happen. It's been more than 10 years, and they have no signs of slowing down. Hey, Kate, nice to see you here. Derek from Candy Studios, how's it going? Hey, Kim. And hey, Matt, how's it going? So nice to see all of you here today. All right, let's jump down to it. We got some games to cover, not a ton, but some very exciting ones to cover. I'll tell you that much. So let's start this show. All right, first one to talk about is Fate: Defenders of Grimheim. This one I'm a little confused about, to say the least. My understanding was this was supposed to have been launched yesterday, but I haven't seen it launch yet. I don't know when it is, so this may be, hey, it's gonna be delayed for a while yet, but just in case it launches this week, still, I thought I'd talk about it. So, Fate Defenders of Grimheim. This is a fully cooperative game for 1 to 4 players. It is a how do you say, a kind of a village defense, a tower, not a tower defense, a village defense game where Loki is trying to destroy Freya's sacred well, and you are heroes, but not like kind of unlikely heroes. There's not a whole lot of information about this one, honestly. It's by Fryxgames, so same group that did Terraforming Mars and the virus game. I can't think of the name off the top of my head. But yeah, so not a whole lot about it. Looks kind of interesting. The goofiness kind of caught my eye a little bit. But Fate Defenders of Grimheim. Yes, it is the same people who did Terraforming Mars. There, yes, exactly. So we'll see what this one is. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Okay, that's the first one. That was a quick one because, like I said, not a lot of information on that. It should be launched soon. It looks cool, though. The board looks cool. I wish I had more information. The next one we'll talk about is Davy Jones' Curse of the Ghost Ships. So this one I have a lot to talk about because I did do a stream of the base set last week, I think it was. Yeah, last week. I plan to do a instructional video for a jumpstart for this one later this week. You'll see that one drop soon. But the Curse of the Ghost Ship is launching next week, Tuesday, 10/10. So this is the first expansion for that game. So the premise of the game is it's a fully cooperative pirate game, and it plays in 2 acts. The first act, you are exploring the seas, leveling up, gaining treasures and loot, all that fun stuff. And at some point, you'll flip over to Act 2, which will be a boss battle. Now, in the core game, you fight against a Kraken. This is a small expansion. It's going to add ghost ships. So you fight against a Banshee instead. So it does give you an additional player ship you can choose. So now the core set had 5 ships. This gives you 6. So a little more options. Still only plays up to 5 players. But it's going to have more objectives to it. And I'll have a playthrough of this next week as well. But basically, you are going to be dealing with curses. So curses have these negative effects that will linger on you. You'll be dealing with cursed gold. So as you gain gold, some of it might be cursed. You have to go to an island and deposit it there to seal the curse, basically. And that is also how the Banshee appears. But it has an island you can explore. So a very simple island you can explore. You can explore it to find spectral items, which you need to be able to even damage the ghosts. Or you can actually grab grimoires, which will help you along your journey as well. You can also get possessed in this one, which is kind of interesting. So lots to talk about this one. It is basically Act 1 is basically going to be fairly similar with this new island you can explore, with Act 2 being this boss battle against a bunch of ghost ships and the Banshee itself. Yes, Kim, more objectives during Act 1, Phase 1. Yep, exactly. There's 2 more objectives in that one. That's how it plays out. But you'll see a playthrough of that with Kim and I next week. That's the plan. Okay, let's move on to another game to talk about. This one, if you're familiar with One Stop Co-op Shop, should come as no surprise. This is Flame and Fang. So, disclaimer time. Let's talk about disclaimers. Obviously, I know my computer very well. I've worked with him quite a bit. My my interaction with this game specifically is I played an early demo, very early demo with them at some point, and then I played a very late demo of this at Gen Con. So that's basically my interaction point. Other than that, I've been fairly removed from it. But just want to be very clear on my relationship with them in this game. But this one is launching October 11th. It is a fully cooperative dragon game where each player is going to be playing as one of many dragons, and it's scenario based. It's kind of cool. So how this is going to work is it's going to be a scenario based with tiles on here. You see all the different tiles. Oops, let me draw on the screen so you can actually see all these tiles on here. And your board is going to have a deck of cards that you will be actually customizing. It's a light deck builder as well. Customizing, and you have health down here. And the core mechanic of it is you'll be drawing a hand of cards, and then you can choose one of 3 aspects, basically. And then each card has those aspects on it. So depending on which one you pick, you will be able to play cards that relate to that aspect. So not all your cards in your hand. You kind of have to plan out which ones you deck build for and which ones in your hand. And these will do various things like let you move, let you attack, let you gather resources, let you upgrade cards, all sorts of fun stuff like that. And it, like I said, it's all scenario based. So you'll be finding enemies and doing whatever the goal says to do. That's what comes down to it. I honestly really enjoyed this one. I think they did a great job. It is on the lighter side, but it is a solid game. I do recommend checking it out. I am biased because, well, obviously one stop, right? But also love dragons, so good choice, Peter and Mike, on choosing dragon themed game. But yeah, you'll see more of that next week. Flame and Fang. So that's coming up soon, and this I'm excited for them to finally get another one out there. So they've got quite a few designs in the works. Okay, moving on to this. So that's all like Kickstarter stuff. There's another game that came out recently, and this one is a retail game. And that's some of the comments you guys already saw earlier. Legendary. I mean, like, what is Legendary? Is that an old game? Yes, it is. It's a very old game. It is a Marvel-themed deck builder, and I'm bringing this to your attention because they have a new set called What If. This is a new core set, meaning that you can jump into the game right now just by buying this set. I will say the original core set, it's not great. Let's put it that way. Unfortunately, it definitely doesn't hold up over the 10 years they had, and then there's been a lot of improvements to the game, a lot of great things they've done. I collect a lot of this game, honestly. This What If set does change the rules. They did some really nice things with the rules. They fixed the player balancing for 4 and 5 players, which was a big issue. The solo rules have also changed, so it helps rebalance that as well. And this one is all based upon the What If series on Disney Plus. So if you haven't seen that series, go check it out. It is a good series for sure. But there will be spoilers in the set if you haven't seen it. But like I said, this will be everything you need for playing Legendary again. Derek's question. Have you sleeved all the cards for Legendary? I have, Derek. I have all of them sleeved. Now here's the pain point. I sleeved them in Fantasy Flight sleeves, which are no longer produced. So I'm slowly rotating those out. it's a real big pain. But yes, I have it all sleeved. Yeah. I love this game. This is my favorite deck builder by far. Just because it's 10 years been going on. There's a lot that you can do in the game. It's interesting every single time I play it, just because you can combine stuff. I have not played this new core yet. I have seen playthroughs of it. There is a very detailed unboxing by Bagel Top Games. I recommend checking out. If you're interested in the solo rules specifically, Legendary Leagues has an excellent video covering the solo changes as well. So. It says when we were out with my friends, original copy of Legendary, we just bought a new one. The card quality, and yeah, the card quality is not great in this one. Yeah, I think it's been what it's been for a while. So definitely recommend sleeving it for sure. So, but cool. So that is also on retail. I hope to get a copy at some point or bring it to the channel to show you guys. I do have another expansion, the last one that I do plan to cover at some point too, but you'll definitely be seeing this on the channel. That is all I have for news for this week. So those games. If you guys have any questions on anything we covered here, let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best. If you're looking for links, I have links below as well. Lots of stuff to cover in this one. Now, one other thing I'll mention, because I should have mentioned this earlier, next week, Monday, we are doing a drawing for the 3,000 subscriber giveaway. It's still open. If you haven't joined, feel free to add your name to the list. It's totally free to join, and it is international shipping. I just want to make sure people are aware that you can still get in on that before it happens, and that is going to be for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle United giveaway. So. Oh, this isn't standalone. Good question. It is a standalone. You can buy just this and play the game. It gives you all the core set cards you need and everything you need to get playing. So that's why, I mean, it's been 10 years for this game, so it's about time they came back with a new set. So. Oh, and Derek has an interesting comment here. Speaking of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the expansion is dropping soon. So now keep in mind this TMNT United is homebrew. So there is going to be some expansion planned for that already. So we'll see what it is. All right. Cool. He'd be restarting. No. Oh, good question, Kim. Yes, that core set for Legendary is all fully compatible with every set in there. I'm talking with the team. They are never going to make things incompatible because they've had 10 plus years of content. It'd be crazy to do that at this point. So cool. That's all we got for today. Thanks everyone for watching, and join our Discord if you want to chat more about this. I need a sign off thing. I want to say it every single time, but thanks for watching. Join us next time at the Co-op Guild. Bye bye.